How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical and I am back with some Crusaders Kings III. Now, I know what you're thinking, what are we doing here again? Well, one, I love this game. Two, I don't think I done this save justice. I have obviously tried to do it the first time and got, we'll say the game glitched and broke, yeah? Anyway, we're back with a little bit more strategy, a little bit more knowledge in the game, and let's see what we can make happen. Now, I have to admit, the whole mechanic down here is actually very enjoyable. I find it really, really unique. It's just some of the inner game mechanics of Crusader Kings, just trying to understand them in order to be able to be the best that we can be. Now, I've got a plan up to the second king. Then we're going to have to sort of see where we go from there. No dum-dums this time, as we got plagued with, what was it, stupid and simpleton negative traits, which is miserable. So, our king, very good. I love our king. Got some really good stuff about him. 19 in martial, quick, aggressive attacker, blades master, overseer, brilliant. Like, he is amazing. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up lifestyle. Now, I'm really bad with lifestyle, as I always go into whatever one of these I have the percentage boost in. And I think I've got to get away from that, in all honesty. And I think I've got to get away with that. Now, last time round, or we start with 5 holdings and we can only have 4. And last time I just gave one away. Now this time I'm going to keep it, because I believe giving it away, obviously we would lose the boost that that area gives us, is my understanding. So as much as it breaks my heart, because we get a plus 40% boost to experience of martial, I'm actually going to go stewardship, in order to be able to then hold them 5 things, because the issue that we've got is our king is 48. As much as I love him and as good as he is, he's 48. He could die immediately, he could die after a year, and it's not great. Our heir has got a -2 to stewardship, which isn't great. I mean, his stewardship is 0, so it means he's going to go straight into martial. Or that's what I'm planning on doing if he is going to be kept. So we're going to go straight into stewardship. Now, so I believe the more stewardship skill, yeah, every 6 points of stewardship increases domain limit by 1. So in taking the +3, he will then be able to hold an extra 1. Because it's 6 is 1, and then 12 is the other one. So I click that, bang, come out of this, and I can hold 5 for 5, meaning I can hold on to as much of these bonuses that we're getting as possible while he's alive, including tax, including military, which is obviously a nice start, a better start. We start with a lot of coins, so it has to be said. 2 seconds. So I already think that is a better opening. Now, outside that, having a look of actually what's around us. Now, the big bit of territory that we do need to know is this here. And I think I could have grabbed it very early on in my last playthrough. However, I didn't really know. So there are obviously special buildings in the game. I know, I'm as shocked as you. And this one is amazing. So we get tax, the development growth. The development of this place, unimproved, is 20. To put that in perspective, we're 8. And one of my chats said always have a look in like Rome or somewhere like that to see sort of where. And they're 25. Like, they're only 5 better than like this province. Obviously they've got other things going for them, but just as like an opening. Now, we have a lot of coins in our pocket, and I spent them on a lot of buildings last time out. I think the best... Chat just wanted me to take over Ireland. Imagine. If I could make it happen, I would. We're actually going to hold on to a lot of our money. And the reason why we're going to hold on to a lot of our money is because in the Iberian struggle, we have mercenary hire cost is minus 30%, which is, I don't have to tell you, absolutely huge. We go into like military, mercenaries and stuff like that. We can get massive troops, but incredibly cheap. Incredibly cheap. 2,200 for 56. So, the plan is, with our first king, we are going to be ultra aggressive and we're going to nick different places. The issue that we've got is any secession that is given, we're going to lose lots. Basically, any duchy that's not ours, we're pretty much going to lose it when we die. It's going to split up between sons and stuff like that. However, if I go to duchy titles, now I did a little bit of playtesting. This isn't exactly groundbreaking to everyone, but it is to me. Now, as long as I only nick less than half of a duchy, I can't create the title. If I can't create the title, if I die, I keep the land. So the idea here is we're going to go really aggressive early on with this guy. We're going to go nick, little provinces. And then everyone's going to hate him. But with him being 48, when he dies and the son comes of age, then we can start repairing everything that's happened. That's the opening plan. Now, we are in 2 wars immediately that are our lieges. Now, I don't know what the best play is here to help our liege or not, in all honesty. I have no idea. I think we'll just wing that. However, with us wanting to go to war immediately, we are going to have to be careful that they don't come and hit us, because this one here, they outmatch our liege, and they're them. Or that state there. So we have to be careful, because we do start as a vassal on this start. And these guys just hate us from the start. Nemesis 120. So there's not much we're going to do there, but they are going to want to jump on us like a dog on heat if we allow them the chance. The other war here, I believe, is with the Christian nations. It is. So we're going to have to be very careful who we pick on first. Keep an eye on duchies and stuff like that. And rich lands. Which leads me to probably these provinces down here. Oops, let me click on that. Which I think I'm going to go immediately in here and nick this piece of land. Murder their children, give them a proper reason to hate you. So yeah, so I wanted to nick this bit of province here because the tax is really, really high. It's a nice bit of land. However, the minute I unpause, they're going to get their troops and come down. And I don't know if they'd jump on me, but I don't want to give them a reason to jump on me. So if we can come down and nick something like this, and we know with our Iberian struggle that we can do, what is it? The struggle regions cost next to nothing. We click on here, no alliances. We can literally go to war, struggle clash, and it only costs us 75 prestige because of the opportunity phase that we're in. Because we are going to be trying to push the hostility as much as we can. It's very easy. We go to war, we conquer, we do all that good stuff. When the second king comes, we're not going to be doing as much war. Our second king is going to try and stabilize us. It just depends if we stay under a vassal or not. But we need to be aggressive quickly, because when our second king comes in, we're going to lose nearly all of the land. It's all going to get divvied out. It will still stay in our kingdom, though, unlike a duchy, but at least it stays. Educational focus, we have gone with stewardship, because that allows us to hold all 5 holdings from the start, so we can have all the boosts at the start, rather than what I did the last save, where I started, like, I divvied one of these out. At least then we keep the boost for a little bit longer. So if the king does last a little bit longer, then it's actually really good. Things we need to keep an eye on, especially early game, is the Christian countries. We don't want them expanding over Spain. Yeah. So like I said, I want to grab this, but we're not going to grab that because this nation down here. We look at duchy titles because we will have to be careful. We're going to nick one in Sevilla. We then would like that one. And we're just going to try and take little chunks of different duchies without taking enough that we can create a title. That's the plan. Because the king one, he dies too quickly to hold anything too strong. So, and I think last time out, he died within a couple of years. So that's the plan. And I think it's a good opening. We've got a lot of cash. Now, I kept saying about building barracks and stuff like that. I'm not really sure. I do wonder if the plan is to just stockpile it all. Is my thinking. Who the choose a guardian? I mean, me. I'm amazing. Literally amazing. Is there anyone else that's half decent? But I'm going to be a little bit much more fluid in the education stuff that I pick and stuff like that. And then obviously if we can grab this bit here, this is the goal early on. So that would be quite nice. Right, let's make sure all of this sort of stuff is done. And I will watch chat just say how much of a genius I am. And I think the problem last time round where I wasn't aggressive quick enough early on. Now, I don't know if all starts require you to be aggressive early on, but this one really does seem like... I haven't played enough to see, but this one, there's a lot of pieces that can get big really, really quickly, especially if the liege or everyone goes independent quick, so we do need to be careful with that. What physician? I haven't got anyone good. Search for a physician. Right, and I think that's everything. See, I don't know whether to marry up now. I suppose I should. Have I got any daughters, or are they all sons? Sons. Because that's the other thing. I'm going to be a lot more careful with, like, alliances and stuff like that. And I do want to do more alliances in my own state and stuff, and alliances and marriages in my own state, as I wasn't doing any of that. I was like, what's the point? But yeah, that's my bad play. Right, so straight off the bat, let me know in the chat what you think I should do with gold. At the moment, I'm tempted just to keep it all because mercenary costs are so low for us. Like, we can hire stacks of armies. And, like, the Second King's going to need a little bit of money, but we could get, like, 1 or 2 buildings. But I want to not go so building heavy. So, 2 wars. We should avoid both the wars by going to war with you immediately. Only 75 prestige. Declare war. Get this. Raise all here. We get an early state or whatever it is immediately. We would like to think. Have we got a leader? Yeah, we're the commander. Lovely, because we are. Right, is that my entire military? Right, we should go down and stomp them very quickly. This is the reason why I didn't want to take this plot of land first, because that army is going to be much bigger than me. If it will let me click. Well, 1,300. But I don't really want them to stomp me out immediately, because I imagine they will buy mercenaries, because that's what a lot of the nations were doing later on in the game. We're big expansion. First King is all about big expansion. 50 coins, and we get an average physician. Yeah, that's fine. Do they automatically get put on the spot? Yeah. So I think the First King, ultra aggressive, and we need to try and take as much as possible. The Second King is where the struggle is going to come, because he's going to lose all this land. Basically, I play tested until the Second King. without doing any of the inner finer details. But basically then the second king comes and we lose, all the land gets split between all the sons. So he has, pause, so he'll have like 2 bits of land. His military will drop to like 1,000. It will be a bad time. So the second king is going to be more required to be quite friendly and start, is what I'm thinking at the minute. Again, it depends what happens with our liege, if everyone goes independent and stuff like that. But our priority is to nibble. Don't create duchies, so then if we die, we keep all the land. It sounds great on paper. I'm going to quickly turn on my light. If your second guy has gold stockpile, he can incite rebels and slap down the mercs. I'd prefer with the second king, unless it happens. I don't want to start going on a killing rampage, though. I want to, like, marry into all of these, like, little states that I capture, vassals, whatever you want to call them. And then I want to marry into them and stuff like that and strengthen everything and do a little bit more with that. Because when this king dies and the second king comes, I think it'll only take like 4 years for them to like him, because it would be like hatred for old king debuff. Anyway, let's get this. How long is it going to take? 8 months. Marry the Pope, take Catholicism as your kingdom. Imagine. Yeah, because we got this war over here that we wanted no part of. So we just take this down here. If this stays unallianced, we'll come nick that next. And that's a big expansion immediately. So this is the plan. Let me know how you guys think about it, but I think this is the better idea. We've got an amazing king to go to war. Also, your current guy might live a while and heirs could die. Yeah, so if this king lives a long time, it just means we're going to grab more stuff. We are going and grabbing as much as possible with him. If he lasts a long time, it benefits us more. He can marry and stuff. I can ransom someone immediately, which I will for the 30 coins. It's just, do I get an early building? Like maybe 1 building? Scandalous priest. The world was shocked to learn that my vassal has discovered gorging himself on a luxurious feast of fresh quail, fine cheese, figs. The excessive indulgence of the feast has cast a dark shadow on his legitimacy. Really? Oh, I could gain... And that... what do I do with all my piety? I store so much, and, like... it just seems to sit there. Yeah, I'll condemn him and take the 100 piety. Right, we should be able to take this pretty quickly. I'm just keeping an eye for the other armies that are moving about. Yeah, look, now we can see he's bigger than ours. Again, that's the reason we didn't go there. And they've got a stack over there, so they could come and get us. The expansion of trading ports has made it a thriving hub for Jewish people all in Iberia. A member of a major trading family has been bringing in more and more of his people. Soon it will be the very heart of the vast Jewish trade network. Get thriving Jewish community. Cultural acceptism. Oh, and development growth 30%. Or is that for all of... yeah, for whatever I do. I don't want the faith to change, but I'll do cultural acceptance. What a fine development. Don't you need piety to call in allies? For the most part, it looked like prestige. But I'll be honest, I probably rushed the last playthrough a little bit too much, so... as much as I'm enjoying the game, I would need to take my time as I'm literally dive bombing nations. But we have a plan, though. This is the plan. It's not just war for the sake of war. Right. Get them immediately. Enforce demands. Enforce demands. Right. So there's our first expansion, which I think's great. I thought last game you got in pretty piety debt. There was only one king that got into piety debt, and oh my god, was it that. Right, that's the first place grabbed, and again, everywhere we grab, we've just got to be aware of how much we're making in a duchy. Now, will it tell me anywhere how much I need to form a title? It's like how... Because I want to see, like, how much do I need? Well, Duchy of Seville, how much do I need? So this is what I'm talking about. So if I own 3, I can make the title, which is a big no, 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 no. I can take 1 more of Seville and not make this title, not have it as an option, and I'm fine as long as I die. So I can take this next and still not have enough to actually form the title. So then everything's gravy. Again, I want to stay away from this stack because this is our liege's war. I just want to make sure they don't come down and wipe me. I don't think they will. Too few spouses. Can I marry in... What do you need to form a kingdom? Is there a kingdom? I don't know how to get to it. You're going to have to... How do I get out of this? Kingdom of... So that one would count. So I would need 1 more in there. And 425 coins. I would need another duchy title. So again, I would be pushed to do it for the next king, not for this king. Because I don't want to take 1 bit of land and get really unlucky and the king die, I lose it and... Yeah, 6. So I'd need to own 1 more in there. Which... Oh, does this count? Does that count? I'm pointing to the screen with my finger like you see. This one here, does that count? So if you can create the kingdom with this guy, all goes well. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to risk anything. We're playing it fairly safe. No. And they've got an alliance with them. That's the problem. They are bigger than us. Oh. He has no alliances, though. He is all by himself. What a silly goose you are, sir. Let me just double check, double check, double check. Yep. What a silly goose. No, hang on. Ah, just under it. Okay. I can't push the issue with them yet. I want to be sensible and they're too strong at the moment. Right, you hate me and rightly so. Primary heir is the liege. Just seeing if he had anyone I could marry into or anything like that. So safeguard. No, if there's a building to make or something like that that improves us, I'll do that. I'm not going to rush a kingdom title. We're fine as long as we don't take get any duchies. We can keep taking land. I think I'm... Do I want to nick that now? Yeah, I think I want to nick this before... Because they're going to nick it. So I would rather come take it before they did. And we'll still have time to come down and do whatever we need there. Right, disband all, disband all. I want the kingdom title, but I don't think it's worth beelining in our position. If we were them and done that start, I would totally agree. Because it's easier to get into it. The king one is just going to nibble, 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 nibble. Right, so then I'm going to come up here. He has no alliances. And then for another 75 prestige, I go to war with him. Raise all here, and we get our army back on. I said we're going to be ultra aggressive early on, because all this land will get swallowed up by the AI if we do not swallow it up, and then we're in big trouble. So our whole plan is to basically stop the AI getting big, because down here they get big, they get alliances with each other, and then they can just pick me off. My troops could be useful in the conflict. No, but I do like when they offer me that. Why are you not moving? Gathering 3 months left to go. I was like, why are you not moving? How is my liege doing? My liege is winning all the wars. Last save, he lost one of them, and everyone went independent. So I'll be very curious how this goes, because I assume we're on his council. How dare he picks... I'm the Chancellor. So I get 2 prestige per month, fellow vassal opinions plus 15, lifestyle experience plus 15. Am I even good at that? I think he's doing me up. What is my liege title? I don't know. This one. Sultan of Owl. Oh, there we go. I can see kingdom titles. So he's got that title there. And we're going for that title. Or we will be going for that title. Enemy army coming in here. Which war is this? I might go... No, allies call... Okay. So this is the war that I've just done. That they're joining. Any chance to incite a rebellion and take his throne? That is not the game plan for the moment, but we could do that if he wins this war. At the moment, we're just focusing on what King 1 is going to do. King's one goal is to nibble these. Because again, you got to remember, down here we're on a fight against the clock, because the AI will swallow up all these little nations. So we're trying to swallow them up beforehand. What we do with the second king is totally open. We can do all the shenanigans. That's cool. At the moment, we have to focus on getting all these little bits before the AI does. Because otherwise, growth is just tough. Well, this puts a spanner in the work immediately. So he's declared war on me. 5,000 troops. Rally the troops. So 5,000, it's tough. Has he got an ally? He must have an ally, right? Surely my liege can't come join this war, though. Surely he can't join this war because I'm already in a war with him. Is what I'm thinking. So then he wouldn't be 5k. It'd still be big. So what I'm gonna do? Yeah, we are buying mercs. But surely the liege can't. Your liege shouldn't be fighting you. Because I wonder if that's where the 5k troops came from. But he still does outnumber me. Now, if I have a look at his troops, so he's got spear, bow, a lot of spearmen. Right. What mercs should we buy? And this is the good thing about the Iberian struggle that I didn't take in account last time, is actually mercs are god. I actually like the idea of these, because these have armoured footmen in. And armoured footmen are really, really good. So let's buy some armoured footmen and some light horsemen. And I believe they just appear in my capital. Flexible leader. 3 knights. Some of the ones with 2k strength. Look at the coin cost. We could get more than 1. But looking at what he's got. They appear at your rally point. Thank you. Looking at what they've got. 400 spearmen. We immediately counter them. So I'm going to hire these. 43 coins. So I'm glad we didn't spend our money on buildings. Hire. Now, what is the plan? The plan is to probably ignore this war for a minute and focus on the big one. Well, he wanted to go to war with me, and now he's running away. I don't think I catch him, though. I'm going to do an AI trick, where I just send... Oh, I'm going to catch him. Surely I catch that. Surely I catch that. Oh, that's a big win for me. Because he's going to come really late to that. And then my mercs are about to come in. Yeah, he doesn't even bother. He doesn't even bother. My son has been asking me for a stick horse for a long time. Then backhand to him. I'm at war. Oh. He gets fickle. +2 to diplomacy. Which kid is this? Reminds me. Is he... Wish it said... Player heir. Yep. So this is going to be the one that, if my king dies, he gains content. Opinion of liege, opinion of vassals. I like the idea of that. Trusting, opinion of liege, opinion of vassals, but some other negatives. Remind me what fickle was. See, hostile is... But that's not the plan with him. It might be the plan with the next one, but I actually like the idea of content. He takes over. Everyone loves him. Take contempt. Yeah, that was a big, big win. Getting them mercs in was huge. This should be a quick war. And we do get the victory. We have 9 knights to their 2 as well. And the good thing is the nice thing about them going to war with us is, one, we get a truce with them. They can't declare war on us for a while. Plus, when we enforce, like... Hang on, I need to see what's happening there. Oh, for some reason, I read that as 4,000 and absolutely, like, panicked beyond belief. I was like, how is there 4,000 troops coming my way? And the good thing about, like, enforcing demands, he has to pay me. He gives me prestige, legitimacy. He helps me by doing this. Don't forget your initial war. You're in the middle of capturing a duchy. No, no duchy, no duchy. No duchy. As I grab that, I don't grab enough to form the duchy, so I'm all good. I said there's a lot, because if I look, click here. This is the duchy. I have to own 3 bits, so as long as I don't own 3, I'm absolutely fine if my king dies. This is how I'm understanding the game, so... should pay you more than you spent on mercs, exactly. And I'll have them for a little bit after. Sure, but don't forget to win that too. Yeah, no, it's just I wanted to jump on these fast, just in case they hired mercs or something like that, got strong, then it would start to become a problem. Right, let's stop the other half. Yeah, we catch him for sure. He's very quick. Right, let's play Kiss Chase. What I will do... Bring you down here. Don't want them to link up, though. I could go win this war quickly. I'm going to go win this war quickly. Just in case they all jump on me at once. So let's go win this quickly. I do agree with chat here. Right, let me just keep an eye that someone didn't magically get a massive strong alliance and I'm not paying attention. Alright, there we go. Should have probably waited a little bit longer, but that's fine. Taking a lot of casualties, Oh, they got 18 knights. There we go, and then the reinforcements come in. My daughter. It's handy to marry into. So these little places that we're going to take with our second king or towards the end of our first, we're going to try and marry into. Because there is another... Where was that other mechanic that I wasn't paying attention to? Was it Crown Authority? It was a thing where I had... I'll show you when it pops up. I'll remind myself. Oh, I didn't set what we want to be focusing on. And chat. What? I still think early on armored footmen are legit. But if chat want to... I suppose it's either armored footmen or do we go for fortified buildings? Maybe we go for fortified buildings. Muslim dynasties must get massive if everyone has 4 wives, yeah. This is why we're going to play this so much better this time. I actually wonder if ignore the footmen, because we can buy mercs. Armoured footmen's the best early on. I'm happy to go armoured footmen. My only counter to it is we can buy tons of mercs. So if we go with the strategy hold money, should we then... But I'm happy to be outvoted, chat. So we either go fortified buildings or we go footman. Then I can take a swing with it. No one's siding with me, so we'll go armoured footman. Which, you know, I always think forts are a good play. Armoured footmen are really good because mercs are really powerful early on, especially at that price. That's the only thing I'm thinking. Maybe we abuse, not abuse as like cheat, but we just abuse the mercs, which then allows us to focus on other things. Which I think I'm going to do. A little bit risky, but as long as we keep pennies in the bank. Right, let's try and win this war. And then we can focus on the other one. Right, let's go speed 4. I've just got an eye on my capital down here, just at the bottom. But no one's sieging it, so we should be good. I imagine that other people are sieging other parts of my land, but I'm still plus on the war score, so I'm okay. Are they going to dive bomb me? Look at that. That is an ally. No, I don't want to pay you. I might not have to, but I'd prefer not to spend more money. That isn't... Look at them allies. Last save, where were my allies that did that for me? Fame. Hang on a minute. Let me just check the Iberian struggle. Is it the opportunity phase that's giving me fame for winning these? Because I noticed that last save, sometimes I would get fame for winning battles, then other time I wouldn't. Nothing here says that. Yeah, nothing says it, but For some reason, like later on I didn't, but early on, look, fame, 37. 98. 35. Later on, less good. My last civil war, my vassals had 100k troops. Hiring 3k mercs is not that helpful. No, but I think it's like we need to use these mechanics, and with the mercs being so cheap early on, we go quite war heavy early on. I think it's a good idea. Later on, like you said, we need better ideas. No, I don't need any help. I'm good. They're in my capital. They haven't even got enough soldiers, and my peasants are laughing at them. Right, 4 months. Not too bad. Only 17 loot. Strategy meeting with my liege. He's very repetitive to my ideas because I'm amazing. I gain improved offense. Plus 10% fatal casualties. Attacker advantage. Oh, I like that. Get in the bank. Get in the bank. Age of Knowing. Yes, he deserves to know the Lord's power. Praise be Allah. But they're coming to siege the capital now. Oh, but they have to clear them out, which is funny. They actually have more troops than us now. Which is awkward. $1,300, only just, but they had didn't they have a lot of knights last time out? The nice thing is that it does delay them for actually Are they coming for me? They would probably beat me. It's just at war with me. He's definitely coming for me, isn't he? Which is so annoying because we've nearly got the siege here. He can't be that confident. He's going to get a lot of, what's the word? Is he really coming for me? No. Okay. I was like, surely not. It always worries me when the AI is like beelines towards you like that, because I'm like, you've clearly, because the AI does the numbers, so it knows, like, right, enforced demands here. Our land grows. Now we can focus on this war. I don't want to spend for more mercs. So I wonder if here I do try and get an alliance. So let's see if I went for spouse. We want to get sensible alliances though. So that's my liege. Now is not the time to marry him. And again, we want to make sure we... 1,000. Where are you based? There, no, that's not helpful. I need a small amount of troops. Okay. Or do I buy marks? Realm will lose land if vassal dies. Some of your vassals hold titles that will be inherited by... Oh, no. Did you already have a title and I'm an idiot? No, wait, what? What do I lose? It's just the land itself, right? I believe it's the land I lose, but none of them leave my... I don't even know the words to use. So when I die... Like I rule that. I believe when I die, I lose all them, but they still stay. They're just like vassals under me, if that makes sense. Is my understanding of it. do I do about you? Tempted to just go siege his capital. Oh, he sieged that down. So I'm not going to be able to split him up. I wonder if I just pay for more mercenaries just to get it won. One untaxed vassal, but that will... I just don't want to spend too much money. I mean, they're dirt cheap, though. How much gold am I going to get if I win this? Look at me being careful. I'm going to get 231. Like, that will pay for both mercs. So I go to mercenaries. What are their army competitions? So you've got tons of spears. You've got not really anything. So I think I'll just go for armored footmen again then. Oh, they're already hired. 2 years left. Don't need the biggest. Maybe I'll just take a 2k. $14 Marshall. Cautious lead. I'm just seeing if they've got any really good traits. Right, I'm going to take the 2k for 55 and higher. And we're going to stalk them. Merge the army. Did this army come with knights? 4. Remind me how many knights they had. 8 in there, 6 in there. I mean, we're going to jump on them. Worth having your own siege. MAA as mercs don't usually have it. I don't know what that means. We haven't got any siege at the moment, have we? It's too early. Yeah, it's too early to have siege. Should win this. Can I stop? Ah, I wanted to stop and let that big one leave. Yeah, they know they're going to lose. Catch him in the hills. Got him there. Right, need the reinforcements, need the reinforcements. No siege troops yet. Right. Need them reinforcements. There we go. There's the tide of the battle. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. This probably will win us the war. Because then afterwards we can siege him down. I'll probably send the mercs to go unsiege that city. The rest of my troops to go siege theirs. Nice. Big victory. Because now we just yeah, we're just unmatched now. Right, you go siege that. You come down and unsiege that. That should be war done. Nice. Some big wins today. The mercs feel very strong. To be fair, I might send these to stomp them and these to stomp them. So just to make sure they don't join up again. There we go. Nailed them. Right, we're sieging that. It's a long old siege, but it's fine. There we go. The mercs chuck them down. Just to make sure they're not going to have any strength to do anything funny. Is that a stack wipe? Nearly. Right, come unsiege my land. I mean, the mercs can chase them down if they want. Get out of my lands. Yeah, there we go. Caught them again. Oh, we might actually get the 100% here, funny enough. No. We get 93. My glory is widely known. Because all these battles we're getting fame. All these battles we're getting fame. Does it tell me why? Because later on I wasn't getting fame. Unless it's the border struggle that I'm using that gives it to us. Empty council position, spy master. Should we have the spy master that hates us minus 100? That will end well, won't it? No, I can't see it going bad. Okay, I'm happy with everything else. This is a big win. I don't know why you don't always get prestige in battles. I'm sure later on in the last save I wasn't getting any fun. Oh, we get a steward lifestyle, so again, go into here. What do we want first? Probably taxman, right? Like, I do like the construction sides, but we're not really building anything at the moment. So I think taxman gives us the best. Saying that, if we can get war profiteer, we've got a lot of vassals coming in. I wonder if we go down this way. We don't get anything for like the demand payment for hooks. I mean, we can get something from that, but the war profiteer I like. And then the vassals tax contribution. Make sure they really hate us. So I think that's the logic. Because outside the taxman, we're not going to get too much. I mean, we could get that and then come back down here. I don't know how long the king's going to live for. With not knowing how long the king, I might go taxman, then come down here. I think that's the safe option. Because at least then if he dies within the year, I'm getting something out of it. If you put your spy master on look for secrets there. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good combo, actually. Look for secrets, get hooks. There we go, 100%. We gain 221 gold, which basically pays for our mercs. No, yeah, it literally does. And we get prestige, we get legitimacy. Enforced demands. Nice. This is a great start. We have a big military. We have a big old military. I want to ignore the Christian nations as much as possible. Our liege is still in a war. Do we help him? Is a question. Do we help our liege or not? So, we could not help our liege and possibly go independent. We could help him and try and marry into him. And then try and get the title through an heir or something like that. That could be a strategy. We have to be clever the way we do it. That's what I'm thinking. If 500 odd gold saved up for the next king. I think we're going to help him. The clever play, I think, is to help him. And then try and marry into him. Oh, look at them run away. Oh, no. Traveling through dark woods, we are accosted by a band of rogues. They soon prove to be more interested in our lives than our gold. They soon prove to be more... Oh, I read that line again. Ignore that. Blah, blah. And though my men fought bravely, I had the element of surprise. I run as fast as I can until I have made it to safety. Then, over the noise of battle, I hear the pure twang of a single bowstring. I had so much more to live for. You are murdered. And there we go. And that's why we wanted to be really, really aggressive with the king. We only had him for 3 years. And that's why we tried to take as much. Now, I would have liked a little bit more, I'm not going to lie. We still have the mercs and whatnot. So we continue on as Emir Rayham II. And we're still in everything else. We have the same legitimacy as before, which is funny. So, we're under a regency from a guy that absolutely hates us, which is hilarious. See, I wanted to hopefully, like, grab that and that, like, 2 or 3 more things. So I'm a little bit disappointed with the timing. I suppose you can't really plan for a murder. Right, we have council positions to give out, so let's give them out. So, I suppose the issue we've got now is what do we do? Do we continue the warmongering? Or do we try and be peaceful? I haven't got what I wanted. Oh, what is our military? Because we've only got 2 holdings now. Our military is going to drop off. Let's disband all. Doesn't say what I've got. But yeah, so now a lot of my land has been like divvied up. So I have that. My brother has that. My brother has that. I have that. I have... Oh no, sorry. My brother's got that. Or my heir has that. So it's all been shared out. We have got a player heir. That looks fine. Looks okay. It's a nice start because you do start with good people off the bat. Right, I think the things that we probably need to do a little bit of man management, kingdom management. Right. So you're my vassal. Get on the table. Get on the table. Then you slightly like me, which is handy. I know you're 1 less good, but I think I would rather get my vassal, just so then they like me. Spy Master. Or get you in on 14. The one who likes you. Get Spy Master defending against plots. I agree. That one, yeah, disrupt schemes. Or did I not get a marshal? Right, and I'll bring you in. Right, is there anyone that we can marry in these vassals to try and keep them happy? Spouse Regent. Because when we look at their minus 100s, opinion of predecessor is a minus 50. They're going to lose that by 9, basically 10 every year. So no alliance as powerful as clan vassal. So we do need an alliance. So I'm not off. Sign the tax. Do I want more taxes? Probably just leave it like that for the time being. Okay. Let's marry some people off. So let's go to the courts. You rich, so a vassal kicking off means you can slap them, take their land, and we still have the mercenaries. But I'm not too bothered about taking their land at the minute, because it's like this and this. Like, I could nick that, but I would rather just keep everything friends, because I know this game, they'll end up attacking me exactly when I don't want them to. Right, let's marry off the females in the land. Sorry, girls. Hit that button by accident. Right, is there a way to get these purple question marks off? I saved it. Game. How do I get rid of? Right, no. Show reactive device. Right, get rid of that. Yeah, all the purple help things at the top have gone. Cool, cool, cool. Right, so let's try and get some knights in. Sorry, Mum. So then we do this by prowess. Like 18. Brilliant strategic. Blade master. Reckless. Doesn't cost us anything. Costs her 200 prestige. I will not be born into a house. Send proposal. This is a nice way to get some good people in. Only 9. Which is average. Scholar. Development growth. Interesting. Didn't realise there was a trait that actually did that. Send proposal. A court physician. Nine. Logistic. Misguided warrior. Get in the van. Then my sister. I should probably wait for a little bit. Right. So they're married on. Then we're going to go to the council. Let's sort by... Because then later on, in another phase, this costs me, like, piety and stuff like this. Where at the moment, it doesn't seem to be costing me anything. So no good traits or anything like that. So I'm not really going to bother, in all honesty. Saying that, if they have good traits, I should then marry them off to keep their good traits, though, shouldn't I? They all have fairly good traits, so I should marry them off to keep their good traits. It's not one amazing, though. Right, cancel that. Now we go to our king. Find a spouse. Now, I want to see if we can get one strong alliance in. That would be nice. Would get us into the Christian nations. Which could be interesting. How strong are they? 1600. The problem is going to war against Christians. They'll just bring their holy knights and they will slap us. There's like a little nothing house in there. Oh, marry a 55-year-old? I mean, who's judging, I guess. Right, let's see if there's... Let's go by sort by traits. So I haven't been prioritizing traits. I feel like I have, but... Because if I try that... Yeah, I lose loads of legitimacy. Fair. Relevance. Because I need them in a house. Oh, a 1-year-old? That seems sick. Might be able to go in now before they get many credits. I remember I did it quite early and they... Holy Knights still came down. It wasn't a part of the Crusades. It was just they brought Holy Knights down. I was like, oh, okay, I'm dead. Like... Although most of the Muslim nations came to my safety. Or defense, I should say. There's no one really... Not Holy Knights. Holy Knights are redonk. Right. So we have got a faction targeting us. No, we haven't. No, just disbanded. See, look, I could marry into you. I don't know if you'd like me anymore for that. Muslim opinion +5. I wonder if I marry... To be fair, could I not do that with... Just to keep these vassals really, really happy. Yes, the opinion. No alliance. That's powerful. That's the problem. We are weak. The House Unity. So enter an alliance. Why would I want to enter an alliance? So let's negotiate with you. You're my brother. Get an alliance with you. Oh, I need to go to prisoners. There's lots to do early on. Okay. Eight. Good stewardship. Liege. I'll leave you there for the time being. I think if I can get money out of anyone, I will. Just because I think money is just too important. There we go, 30 coins, thank you. Before I start looking at people. You two are brothers, or you two are like twins. You're the same person. You can't trick me. Organizer, tough soldier. Shame no prowess. But I like some of the stuff that you've got. Negotiate release. Recruit. She's got flexible leader. That's quite handy. 18 martial. Not that I'm going to use that probably, but to marry her into stuff would actually be quite good. Negotiate. Recruit. You there. 29 learning. I don't... Do you know what? Anytime I see these negative traits, I don't want anything to do with you. I'll get a hook. Oh, I would not accept it for a hook. How miserable. Like him, I'm selling. Sounds great. Charismatic negotiator. I don't know if I'm like recruiting the best people here, I'm going to be honest. 12 prowess, yes please. Recruit. Maimed. Wounded. He dead. Open train expert. See, I love some of this stuff that they've got. So let's go negotiate, recruit. Potentially we got a good bunch of coconuts that are just coming in. The women will be chomping at the bit. We ain't got enough women. There we go. We are losing money at the moment, I have just said. Which is awkward to say the least. Allying a vassal prevents them from joining factions, but you can't call them to war. Beware, some alliances are more trouble than they're worth. It seems like it's a no-brainer having alliances within. I don't see a negative to just, like, allying. It brings house unity up. Monthly life. Oh, okay, so it gives me bonuses. Oh, look, and that gives me dread decay. More okay. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with that, and I'll see if this is good or not. Negotiate an alliance. God, I panicked. I thought someone else had died. Station, men of arms. Oh yeah, because this is all changed. Okay. We still got 2,800 troops, although our troops have gone down. It's not showing. I wonder if the mercs are why. So we're only making 0.2, but we are sitting on 500 coins in the bank, which is actually really good, because if anything else kicks off, we've got enough about us. Now, we need to go back to war. We need to go back to war. We need to make sure we're grabbing stuff, because the AI will grab it. So, what is the more appetizing? You, neutral army. We could grab that there. The problem is they're going to call that ally in. And then we'll have a truce with them. So, which piece of land are we more interested in? Tax is really higher. Let me have a look at duchies. None of it's going to matter. I might grab this one, because it gives us a nice door down here. I know they're allianced with them, but it does give us a door. Make sure they can't expand in as well. Keeps them always small. Oh, actually, they're right for the picking. That's an easy. Were they at war? They're attacking. That's probably... It's a nice chunk. Actually, we do need to think about... Do we own this? I think grab this to improve, because we'll get this, I think. Or I might try and strip it off them. I might not be able to. Then go grab this. This is easier, though. A bit more risky, because it's next to, like, other people that are at war. Right, let's grab this first. Oh, why has the cost gone up? Opportunity favour, 150. The cost of this has gone up now. Cost of that has gone up a lot. Yeah, 150 prestige now. Which is a lot of prestige. I think we still do it though, right? Yeah, I think we still do it. 150 is a lot. I wish it was back down to 75. Let's do this. Let's see how much prestige we get out of it. Because the only issue that I have is we might lose quite a lot of prestige. Declare war. Raise all here. I'm assuming it's going to raise my mercs as well. Yep. Marriage proposal accepted. Nice. They're all coming through. Perfect. Marvelous news. Let's go to military. I'll make sure... Pause. Two minutes figs. My knights. Yeah, look at the knights now. 18, 17, 12. Not like much better. Much better. Much better than like the nothing that it was. Right, let's go stompy stomp. Right, these are all getting released. Right, go stack, wipe them. Absolutely smashing them. 17 loot, 7 months. Hey, coming of age. Head of culture. I'm not married. I will sort that out in a minute. Pause this. I am going to go into... I wanted to go into Marshall. Because we're going quite war heavy. But considering he gets like a boost to stewardship and with mercs being so cheap, money rules the world in Iberia. Do we go stewardship? What would we do in here? Well, he's never gonna... Is he ever gonna be good at stewardship? Why does he get a boost to it? So he gets a -2 there. Ah, he's got a -4 to stewardship. It's so annoying. Because it means if I give him the boost to his stewardship points. That's so frustrating. His diplomacy's quite nice. What's the diplomacy tree look like? Because we're waging war on everyone. Friend, farmhand. Wonder why he had a steward education. I know! He is like literally terrible at stewardship. What, does he get a bonus towards stewardship? Martial or diplomacy is what I'm thinking. Saying that, he's got good intrigue. Intrigue just always seems like a waste of time. Not in the fact that it doesn't do stuff, but it's like we need to be warring at the moment. It's all about thriving in chaos. He gets a +3 if you... The problem is, with the +3, just takes him to 5, and he needs a 6 to then be able to have an increase to domain limits. Which is awkward. Do you know what, chat? I'll let you decide. What do you reckon? Tell me where to go. Because I'm not set. Marshall feels like the right decision. Just because of his shortcomings. Marshall. So what does the +3 Marshall actually do? I probably don't want him leading the army, though. So I probably want authority focus. Maybe we focus on dread for a little bit. Go down the right side for knights, yeah. Control. We could go down control and dread. Intimidate everyone while we go back to war. So our plan to get, obviously, the first king to do everything didn't really work out because he got murdered. So I wonder if we go authority focus, and then, like chat says, we will come down for the knights and whatnot. So I don't think I want him leading armies. Right, select that, and then we'll make our way down this side. Prowess if you're going into battle. If it's just him, though, isn't it? I don't really want him. I want a nice long reign. A long, safe reign. Oh, there's another enemy army. Can I split this army? I need to get married. I can't marry for traits, though, which is annoying. Yeah, I do need to actually sort out the marriage, really. I can't really keep going without it. Scarred. You get prestige for scarred, do you? I never know the best thing to look for when you are trying to get married. Diplomacy +1, who cares? Maybe I just do it for an alliance, then. I'm wondering whether to do it with the Christian nations and just see what happens. It'd be with them. They're fairly strong. Yeah, let's see what happens. It's a fairly... I wonder if we can do that to get into the Christian. I'm a little bit concerned that if they get attacked, though. So they're 1,600 strong. Problem is they would get stomped by anyone. Probably search under culture, because if you get screwed if you pick the wrong ones. What, same culture, do you mean? Same culture as me. There's a lot of people that haven't got... Oh, she isn't the same culture as me. Oh, we could marry into them there. You're 0 years old. The problem is we need to start breeding. Which sounds terrible. I'm going to take a risk. And marry into the Christians. Send. Are they actually Christians? Yeah, Christian faith. We consider them evil, they consider us evil. Brilliant. 11 is close to breeding age. That sounds terrible. Right. Oh, I need to end my regency. Can pardon your vassal. Or I could... Hang on. Cancel. Can I strip his title from him? He's not a prisoner, is he? No, okay. Can ransom... Yeah, I'll ransom him for 30 golds. I can lawfully imprison my vassal. No, I can't. Will not succeed. Turns out he doesn't want to. I feel itchy just saying that. I'm probably on a... Yeah, it feels really weird. It feels really weird. I'll pardon him for 15 opinion. Look at me making friends. Let me guess, still hates me? Hasn't gone through yet, to be fair. Right, let's marry off some people. Look at me. I'm proper playing, aren't I? Look at me go. I just want to look by traits at the moment. Right, let's go. This one, court. No new females. Which sounds great. Oh, there we go. Send proposal. My sister. How do I get more females in? It sounds like... How do I get more women that want to be bred into my kingdom? Like... Can your priest do things like the Christian ones to fabricate? Yeah, but... Oh, hang on, let me check. Convert faith. Fabricate claim. The thing is, we have claims on everyone, or the border. One at least. Struggle. Okay, baroffled. Yeah, I think the problem is I was baroffling people in the past and I forgot you had to then click to marriage. Look at him trying to run. Oh, coward. Got ya. Yeah, getting lots of fame. This is actually really handy early on to get fame. Which is nice. Well, what do you reckon, chat? I feel like we've played it very strong so far. We've played it much better this time. We're sitting on bucket loads of cash. Do I want you? No, I'm not too bothered. I'll ransom you. And call on my ally. No, that's fine. I'm good. I'm good. My liege is still in them wars. Having a horrid time, I might add. Mercs have worked so well. It's how cheap they are here. I feel like going aggressive off the bat to make sure I nick all this before the AI does is a good idea. I don't know if that always works, but that feels like a strong... Oh, he's put me on the council. Lovely. What am I on his council? Chancellor, so I get prestige. Vassals love me more. Handy. $17 loot there. 23 there. There we go. Enforce demands. So be it. Nice. We grow again. Like, because look, we're one of the big boys now. Disband all. That's fine, that will tick over in a minute. Can ransom, I want to have a look at people first. Seriously, is there a way to get more females around? Seems like I've only got a few, and they're all my family members. That's his spouse. You only pay 9 gold coins. Well, then I'll keep her then. Just keep your spouse. I suppose you can't remarry though, can you? So, how does that work? Would they allow her to remarry? But it's a right sausage fest in the kingdom. Oh, 10 prowess, yes please. Oh, a stupid physical trait. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. 25 coins. Get rid of it. Throw it in the fires. Sterile. Monk. Also learning. Military engineer. There's a lot of military traits in this. In our little region. Might not be just because of our region, but semi feels like it. It's just a sausage fest though. I'm just bringing more sausages to the party. I don't know how to get more women in. Because I would recruit her, but I think because that's her spouse. So I might just ransom her off for the 9 coins. Which sounds a bit... No, there we go. But we got another piece of land, which is great. Realm will lose land. Murder her spouse. Yeah, I could have. Right, my siblings, they all need to marry. Can I marry them off? No, I don't think I can. Wild oat. Oh, she was born out of wedlock. Okay, interesting. Right, I can have more spouses. Educate child. Murdering is a bit easy. And so, yeah, I find it is a bit easy. It's why I try and stay away from it. I mean, look at us in England. We literally, like, killed how many, I don't want to abuse it to the point where it gets boring. That's the only thing. Is there anyone... Problem is, if I marry into someone that hasn't got a house, I take a big legitimacy loss. Problem is, I don't want any alliances, though. But it's a legitimate way of dealing with the Christians. They could be my next target. Hang on, would I get... I might get the duchy there. So I've already got... No, I've only got... I have to admit, the map is a bit jank sometimes. Right, Seville. No, if I take any more Seville, I can make the title, and that's not what I want. Because then if I die, then I will, like... They will run away. They're allianced with them. I mean... I'm fairly strong. Just don't want to get too cocky. Ah, if only you weren't... Because I think I'm already in the war with you, right? Yeah, I'm already in the war with you. Otherwise, I would have went and taken you. I think I come take this. Wait. Did I not go to war with you? Am I... I'm really bad on prestige. Right, I'm going to take a 2-second break. And then we'll go back to more killing. We'll have to think about what we're going to do. I think I'm going to go get them. The problem is my prestige is really low. So I might have to do something. Feast, a hunt or something. Marry off, I don't know. We need more women. Where are the white women at? If you enjoyed this content, head over to the main channel where everything's cut down to be a bit sharper, be a bit sexier, be a bit nicer, and enjoy yourself. Even head down to Discord. Love ya. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you're doing. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.